If she cheats, never ever take her back. The relationship is over. You deserve a woman who is loyal and would never disrespect you like that. So have the self-respect to walk away and never go back.
I'm gonna give you one of the fucking biggest red flags you need to pick up on, please. I feel like people like, esto pasa desapercibido, you know, like, esto, like, people don't notice it. I don't know how to say that word in English, so mad fucking bad. If she gets a call and the first thing this woman says, oh, I'm with Mike, I guess that's your name, or I'm with Jason, I'm with whatever the fuck your name is. The first thing she says is your name. Oh, I'm with my boyfriend. This woman is doing you so fucking dirty. This woman is being so fucking sneaky, and her friends in on it. Her friends in on it. Like I say, your partner's friends are never your fucking friends. So pick up on that shit. How did she answer the phone? She's like, oh, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Cool. She's like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, I'm with, by the way. I'm with my boyfriend, by the way. Yeah, you're getting cheated on.
Welcome back. Today's story follows another relationship that took an unexpected turn. According to the timeline, the couple separated, and while one partner quickly began moving on, the other was already preparing for a new chapter. What makes this case stand out is how differently each person appear to handle the breakup. As the story unfolds, we'll examine the events step by step using the details that were shared publicly.
Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with another Reddit story for you. This one is titled, When Your Ex Tells You to Move Out While She's on a Work Trip Because the Guy She Cheated on You With is moving in. You get very creative when moving out. I can't wait. I did this to an ex who asked me to move out while she was on a work trip and told me she was coming back with her new boyfriend. We were still together when she left. I got these little noisemakers, battery-powered ones the size of a quarter that emit sounds at just the right volume that you aren't sure if you really heard it. So quiet that two people could be sitting in an average-sized room, and while one can barely hear it, the other wouldn't hear a thing. They last ages and fit perfectly in light fixtures and in wall outlets. I got a box of 20 for them for like $100 on eBay and got so creative all over the house, her car. I even hid them in a boat her father got her. Rich family, and she grew up sailing. Well, that explains how she went on vacation and found herself a new toy that she's coming back with. Now, these little bastards make a noise at a completely random interval. Could be minutes, could be hours, could take the whole day off. They cycle noises like children laughing, a dying breath, as they call it, a whistle, scratching noises, some other ones I can't remember, but you get the idea. It was so unpredictable, it was near impossible for someone to just figure it out. Candy Thunder, I need these. I need these. Months go by. I get a new place, get my life back up. Now we had a few friends in common, and one of them I kept up with. They were kind of sour about how she ended things, but they had grown up together and kept up the friendship, loosely talking and catching up on occasion. I never really asked about her, but one day we got to talking and he wanted to prank some friends on a camping trip, so I told him about the noisemakers. As I'm telling him about them, he slowly starts making this face like he's gradually losing his shit. He's got this huge grin on his face and asks me, "You put these in your ex's shit, didn't you?" And when I admit it, he starts laughing hysterically. Turns out her new boyfriend had only lasted a few months and had left telling her that he couldn't. I'm sorry. It's too funny. I've never had a story so funny that I couldn't talk. This is Turns out her new boyfriend had only lasted a few months and had left telling her that he couldn't handle whatever was going on with them and their mental states. Turns out for a while they had both heard things, and sometimes only one of them would hear them, which gave the illusion that something really effed with them was going on in their heads at different times. They couldn't figure it out, and eventually he wanted out completely. And having run down all the crazy list of shit people who were hearing voices would think, ended it believing he had been infected with some brain worm the government was putting in vaccines or something like that. Oh my god! This is the greatest thing ever. Oh, He thought he got infected by a brain worm that the government put in vaccines. It was amazing. I hadn't expected to hear anything about it. I rode that train for weeks. When it went away, I got another hit of that high. She moved out, told her parents she didn't want the house and to give it to her brother or sell it. Wouldn't tell them why. I always tell people who ask about her that I hold no grudge, and don't tell them the part where I totally effed with her so bad that I overshot the got her back stage and hit the blissful state of satisfied with my work. My wife knows this story by heart because it's her favorite one to tell. You get the slow clap for that one, OP. Holy shit. Think Geek used to sell them. They're called Annoyatrons. Oh, that's what you need to look for. Annoyatrons. Think Geek used to sell them. Not sure if anyone else sells them, but just search for Annoyatrons. Oh my gosh. Annoyatrons. That is amazing.
Take a closer look at the timeline. According to her account, she ended one relationship and quickly began another. But within a few months, that new relationship had also fallen apart. She later left the home and chose not to return, while also sharing that she had been experiencing disturbing thoughts and unsettling experiences. Those claims became a major part of her story. Whether those experiences reflected emotional stress or something else is not something the timeline can answer. What is clear is that the situation continued to grow more complicated, leading into the next chapter.
Too scared to walk through her own front door, still lying about the reason on her way out. Here's the part to sit with. For months, she heard children laughing in the walls, whispers in the light fixtures, a dying breath in the outlets. And brothers, do you think she ever once wondered if she was being haunted by what she'd done, or only when the noises would stop? His revenge played out in months. This next one has been playing out for years. Different woman, different ex. This one was the husband.
Riddle me this. I have not talked to my ex in years. We are high conflict. He is high conflict. We only communicate on a court-ordered app. I still hear back from my kids that he brings me up, blames me for things that happen at his home. Huh? During one of the last domestic violence incidents at his home, where his current wife called law enforcement on him, I was not there. I was not involved. All of the children were there. All of them saw. I read the police report after. He brings me up while he is being interviewed by a police officer, diagnosing me with borderline personality disorder. We haven't talked. I was not there. In fact, I didn't even know about the incident until the kids called me, scared. Why am I in the police report? Anyone else?
According to her own account, she said she had not spoken to her former partner in years. Yet later, she shared details about events in his life, including information connected to a police report and updates she said came through others. That contrast became one of the most discussed parts of the story, raising questions about how closely the lives of former partners can remain connected even after a relationship ends. Taken together, both stories highlight how breakups often continue long after the relationship is over. In each case, the people involved chose to share their experiences publicly, allowing viewers to follow the timeline and draw their own conclusions.